Hey guys, welcome to the part 4 of Ship Services Guide and Testing. You know, when I first heard about the Ship Services feature during last year's CitizenCon, I was excited because finally our players and eaters can do refuel, rearm, and repair for our fighters. But when CIG finally dropped this feature in the 4.8 PTU last week, and when I saw not only the capital ships, but also the Carrack as well as the A90 Jump can also provide such services, I was even more excited, more than the players and eaters. Because finally, we can put these two ships to some good use. Because lots of people say they are quite useless in game, but now they can do some essential and important support gameplay. Also, the Silencer tech as well, which I tested in the previous video. Now, in this video, let's test out the A90 Jump ship services. Let's see what kind of magic can she pull. The first test, we're gonna use the ballistic Gladius. The Gladius has 3x3 ballistic Gatling gun. Here is our A90 Jump. Let's take a look at the supplies first. Ooh, I chose a rainy day for this test. It's actually quite cozy. The sunset, the raindrops. All right, let's get to it. So I purchased 8 SCU of boxes. This is RMC for repair and quantum hydrogen fuel. This is a noise countermeasure, decoy countermeasure, and then every single size of the ship ammunition from size 1 all the way to size 7. 6 plus 1, yep, 7 boxes. Every single size, because I want to test also the size, the bigger size of the guns, especially the Inferno, which has size 7. Alright, so all the supplies are in place. The next thing I'm gonna do is to scan the ship because many viewers said that in my previous video, I couldn't find out the consumption rate when you do rearm and refuel by just using the tractor beam on the box. But some viewers said when you scan, you can actually see the consumption rate. So let's scan the ship first before we do anything. Okay, fully scanned. Now let's see cargo. So this is 8 SCU. Maybe the SCU will go down. Now I'm gonna waste all my ammo because in my previous video I did not use all of my guns. So I'm just gonna use all of my ammo, bring it to 0. It's gonna take a while. Also my flares, bring everything to 0. Enjoy some fireworks under the rain. Yeah, finally. Alright, let's go rearm. I have 0 decoy, 3 noise. Okay, 0 noise, and also 0 ammo. Also, many viewers said in my previous video that in the A90 Jump's hangar, sometimes the ship will get purpled or explode. So let's test it. I'm gonna run the risk of dying without lifting the hangar up. So I'm just gonna land inside. Alright, touchdown. So far, I am still alive. Okay. I don't want to jinx it. Let's try to rearm. Yes, it works. No need to repair, that's good. No damage. So first, let's check the refuel hydrogen fuel. Click. Yes, refueled. You can also hear the sound. Beep, beep, beep. Now, restock. Click. And monitor the numbers. Everything restocked. Beautiful. Quick and simple. Now let's lift off and we're gonna scan the ship again. Gonna have to rescan it to get the latest number. Done. Alright, now let's see. This is a size 3 ship ammunition. So find size 3. There we go. Ship ammunition size 3. Oh, wow. 8 SCU. Right now, I have only 3.27 SCU left. 4.73 SCU taken. 4.73 divided by 3 is 1.6 SCU per gun for the size 3 ballistic Gatling gun. Wow, that's a lot to rearm. So thank you for those comments. Eventually, we are able to narrow it down to the specific numbers of the exact consumption rate. And each gun will have a different consumption rate. I guess you will have to do the same test in order to find out. But as for this size 3 ballistic Gatling gun, the consumption rate is 1.6 SCU to completely rearm one of this gun. Now let's check the decoys, and decoy countermeasure, decoy 8 SCU, and noise. Oh, decoy and noises doesn't take a lot. It's not even 1 SCU, it's still 8 SCU. Now, hydrogen fuel is down by 0.06. It's not a lot because I didn't really fly a lot. Next test, I'm gonna try to repair the ship because in my previous 2 videos, testing the Carrack as well as the Starlance attack, I am not able to repair the ship. Oh, that's a missile hit. Oh wow, that's a size 3 missile from the A90 jump. Oh my gosh, I lost a lot of things on the ship. Okay, I definitely need a repair. Let's go. Whoa, I'm glad I'm not dead. Okay, landed in. Let's do a repair. See if we can repair. Nope. Yeah, some viewers said the repair will restore hull health to 90%, but this doesn't look like a 90% to me, so I don't think the repair works. It didn't work on the Carrack, didn't work on the TAC, and now the A90 jump, it still doesn't work. So I'm hoping in the next PTU patch, which is later today, I hope they can fix this repair thing. Everything else works. Rearm, refuel, works very well, but just the repair. Oh, wait a second. You know what, guys? I couldn't find a button to send this elevator up. I was expecting when you send the elevator up, you can actually service bigger ships. But I don't think so. There is no button. I've checked everything. I was wondering why the hangar just stay here. This is not good. The A90 jump should have the hangar raising up. This has to be a bug. I only have 2 options, open hangar doors or close hangar doors. There's no option to send this hangar up. This is not good. Check this one. Yeah, all 3 controls I've checked. Double checked. Nothing can raise this hangar up. Alright, next ship we're gonna test is the Perseus. We're gonna start from the biggest ship first. However, the big ballistic gun on the Perseus are size 8. We don't have any size 8 ammunition. So I want to test if we can rearm the size 3 on the Perseus as well as the flares. So if decoy and noises are 0, I'm gonna bring the ammo down to lower than 3000. There we go, 2900 something. Here is our A90 jump. So what I want to try is I'm gonna stick one of my landing gears inside. Let's see if we can rearm like that. Too bad the hangar cannot be lifted up. I did not expect that. That's a little bit disappointing. See, the front landing gear is halfway inside. Hold it steady. Now let's check. Let's click restock. Oh no, it didn't go. It didn't go. Yeah, it has to go to says processing in order to restock. Right now, it didn't go. So, okay, let's nose in. Okay, let's try it. Hold it steady. Rearm. No. Not working. Maybe the back. Let me try the back. This is not a very safe operation. Alright, like that. Rearm. Nope. Okay, let's try like this. Click. Yeah, that's negative. Cannot do this. We'll have to wait for the ironclad assault or the Kraken next year. If the hangar can be lifted up, maybe there is a chance. But right now the hangar cannot be lifted up. Just for fun, let's do a little size comparison of the Perseus and A90 jump. Wow, almost double the size of the Perseus. I didn't know that. I saw the Perseus is close to an A90 jump size, but Look at how small compared with the A90 jump. Alright, good to know. Next ship is the Inferno. The Inferno has size 7 ballistics, which is the biggest size that we can purchase the supply for. It has almost 3,000 rounds, so I'm going to completely empty it so we can calculate the consumption rate. Fire.
Weapon empty.
Alright, everything is 0. Now let's go rearm. Ooh, not this way. Has to be... Oh, it's a little bit difficult to land the Inferno in any jump. Ooh, got stuck. Yep. Let me see this way. The wing is wide. So if I can bring the wing inside. Well, I guess this is the best I can do. Let's see if we can rearm. Oh, restock. No service required. What? Huh. Okay, let's refuel hydrogen. Click. Oh, it's working. It says processing. Yes, it worked. So you can refuel the Inferno like this. However, for restock, I am not sure what is going on. No service required. Why? Okay, let's scan the A90 jump first. And checking the cargo. Ship ammunition size 7, I have 8 ICU. And decoy and noise, all 8 ICU. So I have enough supplies to rearm the ship. But somehow, I am not able to. After some thoughts, I think there's 2 possibilities. One possibility is that this feature is just bugged for the ship. Second possibility is that it actually takes a lot more than 8 ICU to restock the entire stock of the size 7 on the Inferno. So to test that, I'm gonna go back and bring more size 7 ammo crates. Now I'm bringing 16 ICU of ship ammunition size 7. Put this 16 ICU of size 7 on board. There we go. And here is another 16 ICU of size 7. To make it 40 ICU, just to be sure. Alright, let's test the Inferno now. Okay, let's just rescan this ship. Yeah, scan is bugged. I don't know what happened, but I couldn't get a scan of the cargo. The ship says unknown. Alright, let's just go rearm. Okay, land like this. Huh. Still no service required. Wow, 40 ICU in here. Well, I can still refuel the hydrogen. Yes, just refueled, but no stocking. I'm not sure what happens. Okay, let's continue with the other test, and then we're gonna figure this out later. Next ship we're gonna test is a Zeus. The Zeus has AD4B ballistic Gatling guns. These are size 4.
Ballistics out of ammo.
Alright, ballistics gone. The Zeus will be too big to land inside, but same principle. Gonna land half of the ship inside. Oh, I don't want to get purpled. This is going to be a risky thing. Okay, land like this. Let's check. Oh, still no service required. And here is processing. So I don't think we can restock like this. Gonna have to move a little bit. Like that. Still nothing. Yeah, this is a disappointing part, because I thought the hangar can be lifted up. Now the hangar cannot be lifted up, so we have to try to fit the ship inside the hangar in order to get a rearm. And that will limit us with a lot of ships that can possibly be serviced. Like the Zeus! Uh-oh. The next test, we're gonna be using the Drake Buccaneer, because on top of the Drake Buccaneer, you can put a size 4 weapon. Now, I have a theory, so I want to test it. This is a size 4 from the destroyed Zeus. This gun should be empty, so I'm gonna change it. The Reverend Gatling gun. There we go. The AD4B from the Destroy Zeus has 0 ammo. So when I try to fire this gun, you can see it's spinning, but no ammo. It's 0 bullets. Another thing is that I have not used my decoy nor my noises. They are full. And now I am going to rearm this ship. The Buccaneer should land very easily in here. And now, ooh! Now I can restock. So let's click the restock and check. Wow, my AD4B just got restocked. So I have a theory. The theory is that the Inferno was not bugged. It's simply that the decoy and noises was blocking it from restocking. For the Buccaneer, I haven't used any decoy nor my noise. So possibly something wrong with the decoy and noise. Now let's go out and scan the ship. So the AD4B is a size 4 weapon. Now I have 8 SU of size 4 ammunition. Let's see how much left so that we will know what's the consumption rate for the AD4B. Okay, scanned. Now checking cargo. You can see the size 7 is 40 SU. Decoy countermeasure is still 8 SU. Noise 8 SU, so probably something wrong with these two. And now, where's size 4? There we go, size 4. Ooh, my goodness. Size 4, it's only 84.86 C SU left. That's not even 1 SU. I believe 1000 C SU is 1 SU. So pretty much this one AD4B consumed 8 SU of size 4 ballistics. Wow, that's a lot. And now to test the decoy and flare, I'm going to use my decoy and flare. Get some fireworks going. Okay, decoy and noise are 0. Now let's go. Oh, no service required. Okay, let's try this. I'm gonna fire my gun. And now land.
Landing complete.
Oh! I guess that's not the decoy and noise problem for the size 7 because I can still restock now. So restock. My decoy and noises got replenished, so is my AD4B. My theory was wrong. The decoy and noises, they are incorrect number. It's not because of them. So what I think for the Inferno that cannot get restocked is still because 40 SU of size 7 ballistics is not enough. A size 4 AD4B, just one of this gun, consumes 8 SU. But the ballistics on the Inferno is a size 7, so it must consume a lot of SU. Wow. Okay, we're gonna test the Inferno again. I have a good idea of what to do now. Okay, first thing, I'm going to just completely restock the ship. And that takes 21k. Do you guys remember it's this much to restock the Inferno ballistics? Or did they increase the ballistic price in this patch? Because in my memory, that restocking ballistics are really cheap. It's 21k. Maybe it's including the missiles? Let me check. Negative. I have all my missiles. 20 missiles, so it's not missile problem. It is just the ballistics. Wow, 21k. So I guess if you want to restock the entire ballistics for the Inferno, you have to purchase 21k equal amount of the size 7 ammo crates. Otherwise, it's not enough to restock it. Let's test our theory. So I'm gonna restock it. And step 2, I'm going to make this 2894. I'm gonna shoot 100 bullets. 2894, perfect. So 100 bullets. Let's go rearm this. Okay, land like this. There we go. Oh, wow. Now finally we can restock it. So 100 bullets. Restock. 2994. Also decoy noises replenished. So this is how you rearm the Inferno in the A90 jump. But now let's calculate the consumption rate. So we had 40 SCU before. Oh, shoot, my scan is still bugged. Okay, I'm bringing a new ship, the Guardian, to scan the A90 jump again. There we go. Now this time I have a result. Scanned. Now let's check. Ooh, ship ammunition size 7. Before I had 40 SCU, but right now I have 37.37 SCU. So 2.63 SCU used for 100 bullets. And the Inferno has about 3,000 bullets. So 30 times 2.63, that equals 78.9 SCU. You can round it up to 80 SCU. Wow, I thought 40 SCU was more than enough, but no, I only brought half of it. You need 80 SCU to restock the entire ballistics for the Inferno. Wow, that's insane. My goodness. But of course, that's a size 7. The smaller the ballistic weapon, the less consumption it is. So that's why we are testing this size 5 deadbolts. The size 5 deadbolts total, it has 369 rounds. So I just wasted 20 rounds. And let's rearm this 20 rounds. And then we do the math. The Guardian can be restocked inside the A90 jump because it fits. There we go. Okay, restock. 369 restocked. And now let's get our number by scanning the ship again. And this will be the size 5 ballistics. Okay, update it. Look for size 5. There we go. So we used 0.85 SCU. And now I'm gonna create a simple formula and do the math. The results came out to 15.7 SCU to restock the 369 bullets for the Deadbolt 5. Wow. So basically, I underestimated the amount that's needed for the higher size of the weapons. But I'm glad that eventually we figured it out. We resolved the Inferno dilemma. And I do believe that the ballistic ammo costs have increased. So that's all the tests for the ships. I'm gonna go test some ground vehicles. Okay, first test is the hover bike. Gonna fire the ballistics on the Dragonfly. Okay, bring it to under 2,000. These guns are size 1, so I'm not going to calculate the consumption rate. It's gonna be really low for the smaller sizes. Alright, now inside the cargo bay, checking landing. Oh, nice! Now, hydrogen fuel, let's refuel. Refueled! Okay, restock. Yes, 2040. Restocked, very nice. So we can service the hover bikes on the A90 jump. The Nova tank has 363 bullets, so I'm gonna fire 10 bullets to 353. Okay, 353. Now, let's go back. Okay, let's land here. Oh! Wait, what? Oh, I think CIG lowered the hangar for the A90 jump, so that we are not able to drive the tank on it. I am pretty certain that before I can drive the tank on it. I even stored tank inside the A90 jump like this. But right now, we can't. So what I'm gonna do is to detach those two guns on top of the tank. And now land like this. And now let's go. Okay, this way I can still... Can I? Oh, yes, this way I can still put the tank in here. Wow, take out the gun. Okay, now let's check. Yes, I can restock. Checking. 363 restocked. And then you can drive out. Just be careful of the PDC. Ooh. Yeah, still can do it. Took a little work. And now let's scan the ship. We need to look for ship ammunition size 5. Oh, this one. 6.6 SEU. So minus the Deadbolt's 5 ballistics that we used, these 13 bullets consumed about half SEU of size 5 ammunition. That's actually a lot. 26 rounds will consume 1.1 SEU. And if you use 260 rounds, it will consume 11 SEU. Alright guys, so this is it for this video. There are actually a lot of tests in this video. A lot of numbers, a lot of math. Hope I didn't confuse you. Even though I am disappointed about the A90 jump because the hangar cannot be lifted up again and the cargo bay has been lowered, so it's harder to fit the Nova tank. I think this is all done to prepare for the Iron Assault sale. If the A90 jump can do most of the job that the Ironclad Assault can do, then what's the point of the Ironclad Assault, right? However, the A90 jump is a lot more expensive than that ship, but of course they want to sell new ships. So that's what I think. But definitely file a bug report for the A90 jump hangar. It should be able to raise up so that we can service even more ships. So a little bit disappointed about the A90 jump. However, I'm glad that we are able to resolve the Inferno issue. Eventually, we figured out the consumption rate for multiple ballistic weapons for different sizes to the exact number. Size 7, size 5, size 4, and size 3. Also, we found out the price for the ballistics has been increased a lot. Unless I'm wrong. Unless this is how it is already in the 4.7. But wow, the higher the size of the ballistics, the more expensive it is. And the more ammunitions you need to prepare for your ship. Remember, to fully rearm the Inferno, you need 80 SEU of size 7. It will cost roughly 21,000 AUEC. So that's the main point for this video. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.